And this took me almost 4 decades to learn. And I'm still unpacking what it means in my life and how to adequately help other people with seeing the impacts that this truth has on your life. You are your biggest fan and you are your biggest hater. You are your biggest supporter and you are your biggest critic. And it's taken me decades to come to this reality. If everyone around you believes in you and you don't believe in yourself, whatever they believe you're capable of doing, because you don't believe you're capable of doing it, you'll never do it. Or if everyone around you is hating on you and believes you can't do it, but you believe that you can, because you believe that you can do it, none of their hate can stop you from achieving it. Mark 9:23 says, if thou canst believe anything, everything, nothing is impossible to him who believes. And, Proverbs 4:23 says to keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. And really what this is saying is that we have to take account for our own thought life. We have to be intentional about what we're telling ourselves. We have to look at the language that we use when we're approaching problems and situations, circumstances, and issues in life, because what we say, we believe. No one can make you believe in yourself. You have to make a decision to do that. I mean, Jesus died for you, and still you don't believe. He thought you were so worthy. He thought you were so precious, that you were so important, that he gave his life for you and for the work that he put in you to do. And yet you still don't believe. So not even God can make you believe. It's a decision that you have to make. It's words that you have to change. It's a language, it's a narrative that you have to adjust in your own life. Like I said, this has taken me like 40 years almost to come to this revelation, to like really sit with it and look at myself and say, Bernie, are you a fan or are you a hater of yourself? Are you a supporter or are you a critic? You know, being a fan means that you believe that the person that you're a fan of is capable, is able, has the ability to do whatever. Doesn't matter what it is. Hit the jump shot, hit the ball, score the touchdown, get the business off the ground, take the business to the next level, be a good husband, be a good mother, be a good father, be a good spouse, be a good student, be a good parent, be a good sibling. It doesn't matter what. If you're a fan, you have belief, you have faith that they can do that. They have the ability, they're equipped, they already have what's necessary. But if you're a hater, every step they take forward, you're believing they can't. You get upset. You try to tear down. And on the flip side, if you're a supporter makes decisions, takes action to help accomplish what or whom they are supporting. They position themselves in a way to to enhance, to aid, to build. A critic does the exact opposite. Every decision is the bad decision. Every decision is the wrong decision. They don't believe they can do it. They don't think they can do it. They don't. That's what a critic does. A critic tears down while a supporter builds up. A fan lifts up while a hater pulls down. You, on the other side of this screen, are either your biggest fan or your biggest hater, your biggest supporter or your biggest critic. Why is that? Because it does not matter if anyone else believes in you or does not believe in you. If you don't believe, it won't happen. If they don't believe and you do believe, it will happen. Mark 9:23. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him who believes. Proverbs 4:23. Keep your heart, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. And that heart is talking about the inner man. It's talking about your subconscious mind. It's talking about the deep parts of who you are. You have to guard it because your life is a reflection of who you are on the inside. This thing, it took me a long time to come to this. And so I hope this helps you in some way. Whatever goals you have in 2026 or beyond, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever areas you find in your life that you're looking for people to believe in you. The truth is, whether they believe in you or not, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that the good Lord put in you what is necessary to produce the result that you're looking for. You have to believe that you've already been equipped to get it done and start walking in that direction. Start running in that direction. Make sure that in your running, he's first. That's all I got. Man, it just is one of those things that are so simple, yet so foundational to the expression of life that we live. And there's a decision that you have to make. Are you going to live from victory or live from victimhood? Are you going to live for him or live for yourself? And just know that when you live for yourself, you're only seeking to fulfill your own desires. And in doing so, you are selling yourself short on all that you were created for. Because the truth is, you don't know all that you were created for. And that's only revealed as you begin to walk in what he is revealing to you. But if you don't believe, you'll never take the step. Just a couple of days ago was Martin Luther King's birthday. And he said, you only have to see the next step. You don't got to see the whole staircase to move forward in faith. All you have to see is the next step. And if you think your whole life is just the next step, you're selling yourself short. But if you don't believe that you've been equipped with what you need to take the next step, you are also selling yourself short. So, are you a fan of you? Or are you a hater of you? Meaning, do you love you or do you hate you? And are you a supporter of you? Making decisions, taking action? Or are you a critic of yourself? You decide. This is the kind of work that I believe we are called to do at Faithful Fitness. Holistically healing communities one rep at a time. And if we don't deal with the mind and the heart and the spirit, and we only deal with your waistline, the size of your shoulders and your legs, we too are selling ourselves short. So, if you want to hear more about this work, or if you subscribe to this type of transformation, shoot me a message, say, Coach, we'll connect. and see what this process looks like. Are you a fan of you, or are you a hater? Are you a supporter, or are you a critic? Do you believe that you can get it done? Or do you believe you can't? I think it was Earl Nightingale who said, the man that thinks he can and the man that thinks he can are both right. It has nothing to do with the outside. It's all about what you think. It's that simple. Comment, Coach, below.